Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to City Championship Wrestling. The real Paul Jones here. It's going to be a little bit of a different episode this week, folks. Some of you may have noticed in recent weeks, the studio is being renovated. We don't have access to the ring this week, but we're going to get you ready for our return to the ring at L'Anse Creuse High School on July 16th. Now, one of the matches that I know everyone is looking forward to, or should I say series of matches, is between the Cat Daddy Paul Bowser and Jason DeMilo. You folks may notice that the Cat Daddy is not with me this week. He did have to have emergency dental surgery after Jason DeMilo cheap shotted him last week, and the cheap shot artist is here. How you doing, Jason?
Okay, first off, let's not lie to the people and say that he's missing because of what I did to him. I have the real scoop here, Paul Jones, and let me get my own microphone for this.
Your microphone. Okay. You feel special now?
Okay. Breaking City Championship Wrestling news. Paul Bowser is not here because, like the stray alley cat that he is, he was messing around with the dog, and the dog came, and let's just say that it neutered him.
What? What kind of ridiculous story is that? The Cat Daddy got attacked by a dog.
Yes.
That's what you're going with?
100% a true story. Reliable sources have been telling me this throughout the day.
Reliable sources.
So, and no other reliable source than me. So, for my match that I get to choose July 16th in my best of 3 series with Paul Bowser, which I will take all 3, I would like to announce right here for you, give you a little gift. First match, me and Paul Bowser, Greek Necropolis match.
Greek Necropolis? That sounds really cool, Jason. That sounds like a neat match idea. At least it sounds like a cool name, but unfortunately the fans won't get to see it on July 16th. Because after last week, management decided that it's enough of letting the inmates run the asylum. We're going to restore a little order. You decided to cheap shot Paul Bowser. And to be honest, you know what? The Cat Daddy, he's gotten you riled up. I don't know that he's
everything
completely
coming
blameless.
to him.
The point is, management's decided that you guys don't need to be picking the stipulations. The front office will pick the stipulations.
The front office is a bunch of idiots. They think they know better than me.
Well, about some things, yeah, I would say. And one of those things is setting the matches. And Jason, we know, in the front office, we know that you love to run away from matches when you feel they're beneath you, when you don't want to actually team with your partners anymore.
They are beneath me.
Right. And after you fled the arena last month and submitted to Paul Bowser by doing so, the first match is actually going to be a lumberjack match so that you can't run.
No. Everyone here is out to get me because they are jealous of me. This is just setting it up against me.
Oh, come on, Jason. Come on now. That has nothing to do with it.
I already have to go out there and look at that idiot Paul Bowser. Now I have to look at the rest of these imbeciles. Are you kidding me?
No.
Oh, my.
I know that hey, Jason, I know that you're a real professional. You're one heck of a wrestler. You won't let any of that describe you. Folks, you heard me right. Lumberjack match will be the first match in the best of 3 series between the Cat Daddy and Jason DeMilo. And folks, every one of those lumberjacks is going to have some reason. Jason is right. They will have some reason to get their hands on, honestly, either of the individuals. But that's July 16th. And to get you ready for it, we've got more coming tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, next we're going to speak to one half of the massive main event we have for you on July 16th. It will be the natural Lance Starr against my next guest, the alpha Chris Moore. Chris, it's good to see you. Any of our regular viewers know that recently you and I sat down and had an interview about why you turned your back on Lance Starr, why you powerbombed him, why you tried to sideline him. And shortly after that, at our last event at Lance Cruise, you wound up having to admit that you were the one that tried to take out Paragon. Now, Chris, that was a whole different level. You didn't just try to end Paragon's career. You tried to literally take the man out. Now, is this still about proving that you're the measuring stick, or is this something else entirely?
You know, Paul, you're asking a lot of questions tonight. But the main thing I hear coming out of your mouth is why. First, let me address July 16th. On July 16th, Lance Starr and I are going to step into the ring for the first time. After 10 years of friendship, after 10 years of fighting side by side with one another, we're going to look each other eye to eye, face to face, just like I did when I dropped his ass. And at that moment, we are going to go one-on-one until we find out who the better man is. But spoiler, ladies and gentlemen, the better man is Chris Moore. It always has been and always will be. Now, as far as Paragon is concerned, I just needed him out of the way. He says I cut his brake lines. Everyone heard. All I did was flatten his tire. But of course, the master of the melodrama has to incite it to where he cut my brake lines and put my niece in the hospital. No one cares about your niece.
Chris,
That's what? That's the truth, Paul. So the answer to your main question of why, which seems to be the question that a lot of these people seem to have. Why? Simple. Because I'm Chris Moore and you're not.
Well, folks, I guess on July 16th, we're going to find out how much more Lance Starr can deal with.
None.
Ladies and gentlemen, next, I think it's time that we talk about the second match in the series of three between the Cat Daddy and Jason DeMilo. I know that you and Jason are all excited to hear what the stipulation is going to be. And again, management was concerned that Jason might decide, depending on how things go in the first match, maybe he'll try to bail in the second one. There won't be a lumberjack match. The rest of the locker room won't be there to keep him contained. So even if he manages to try to run away from the Cat Daddy in that second match, he won't get too far because each man will be chained at the wrist to one another. Indeed, folks, it will be a chain match.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, no, I'm not.
What is going on here?
What's going on is that...
What kind of joke is this, Jones?
Joke? Jason, there's no... Well, I guess it's a practical joke, really, because you're practically, in the match now. You're going to have to face the Cat Daddy first in a lumberjack match, and then in a chain match. Oh, Jason, what are your thoughts on that? You're going to keep him contained for now? Oh, what? No? Did you decide you do have something to say, Jason?
Fine. You want to chain me to this stupid, castrated cat? I will take that leash, I'll wrap it around his neck, and I'll toss him over a bridge like someone should have long ago. How about that, Jones? How about that?
How about that? I'm honestly, seriously concerned about you, DeMilo. Like, some of the euphemisms you use are really, like, grotesque and scary.
What do you want, Jones? You keep putting me in there with him. This is what you're going to get.
I'm not doing anything, Jason. It's the front office. You think that I actually have that much control over making the matches?
I know you take your snively little coward self. You go in there and you try to get what you want. You're just jealous of me. Everyone in here is just jealous of me. That's why you're putting me through this, aren't you?
I'm not putting you through anything, Jason. If anything, you're kind of putting it through yourself.
I have already beat Paul Bowser every time I've stepped in a ring with him. And now I have to do this. I don't know what more you people want from me.
Well, you don't know what else we want from you, because we do still have one match and one stipulation to go. But Jason, I'm going to let you cool off a little bit from this one, because I think that you're going to like the third stipulation even less, and the fans are going to like it even more. So why don't you head back to the locker room, and we'll talk about that third match here in a short while. Folks, another match that we should talk about is rather unique. On July 16th, we're going to do a 10-man over-the-top battle royal, and it will not only determine the order of the matchups for the night, the order of the eliminations themselves will determine the matchups. So the wrestlers will not have time to scout one another. They will not have time to prepare for their matches. It's an old-school test of endurance. And one of the men who is a favorite in many people's minds to win that battle royal is going to come out right now and talk about it. Freedom Ramsey. Now, Freedom, you are one of the CCW originals. You've been here since episode 1. You've made a lot of friends. You've got a couple of enemies. And I'm sure that some of each are going to be in the battle royal. So what are you doing to prepare for the possibility of who you may have to face in that 10-man match?
Well, you are right, Paul Jones. Freedom Ramsey has made a lot of enemies, a lot of friends, a lot of foes. But I don't care who I step in the ring with. They're going in the ring against Freedom Ramsey. Now, most fans, you might know me as somebody who stays light on my feet. You've seen the headshot drop kicks. You've seen the leg lariat chin busters. You might even see me jump to the moon and come back down. But for this particular battle royal match, I'm grounded and I'm throwing fists left and right. And I am going to stay in that ring until I'm the last person in it. As far as right after the match, I'll be going one-on-one with the other person in the ring. I know it's going to be a battle, but I'm ready for it, and I'm built for it. July 16th, be there In freedom, we trust.
Well, folks, another individual that will be in that battle royal that Freedom Ramsey may have to deal with is the phenomenon, Darion Ultra. And we're going to bring him out right now. Darion, it is good to see you.
Good to see you as well, Paul. I've been training all week, Paul. I had laser focus on this 10-man battle royal July 16th on Saturday because I'm in it to win it. Friend or foe, it does not matter. Just like Mr. Ramsey said, I have laser focus. I'm not going to lose. You can believe that. Because no one can match the power of Darion Ultra. No one can match his passion. And come July 16th, I'm going to be the one-man phenomenon walking out of that ring.
Oh, well, Darion, I should tell you, though. I do, because I want you to know this. I want you to know this, brother. Now, look, I will tell you, he's not here. I kind of wanted him to announce it himself. But one of the men that will be in the match, it is going to be your partner, the Night Owl, Emilio Iglesias. So do you see that as an advantage? The two of you can work together? What happens if the two of you get to the end and it's you looking at your partner across the ring as the last two men? What are you going to do about that?
Well, unfortunately, like I said, this is a 10-man battle royal, free for all, an ultimate test of strength. And unfortunately, there's no friends in a battle royal, Emilio. So, hey, I know we're tag team partners occasionally, but July 16th, like I said, I'm the one-man phenomenon.
Well, folks, as we have all come to expect, the competitive spirit is high here at CCW. Folks, next we're going to speak to a group that's been wreaking havoc since the day that City Championship Wrestling first formed. All four of them will be in the 10-man over-the-top battle royal, New Albania.
Paul Jones, baby, you know what? I've been having a great month. A great month. And with the news I'm hearing, it's just gotten better. Not only did we recruit Sultani in our group, not only did Paul Bowser get his jaw twisted. Oh, that was beautiful. Boom. You know, Paul Bowser used to go, Cat Daddy! But you know what? This is my new Paul Bowser impression after last week. So not only did he get his jaw twisted for the world to see, but apparently he got his guts bitten off by a dog.
There is no dog.
This is the best. This is the best month of my life, Paul Jones. Do you understand that? First of all, I didn't even know this guy had a brain to get a concussion. I didn't know he had a guts to get bitten off, but apparently I was wrong on both accounts. You surprised me, Paul Bowser. Yemi habiton. I can't believe it. But that's all in the past, and the future is that 10-man battle royal, and we're not just participants. We are the show. Big Gun, let's see what's under that hat.
Oh.
You see that?
Do you like it, Andre? Do you like it?
I don't see Paul Bowser. I have red car. I want to show. No, that's not there.
Who did you strong arm in marketing?
I don't see Father Marquis. On show sen već shqipnia
I've been wondering about this. What'd you do? Did you pay off marketing?
No, they're the ones paying me, Paul Jones.
Oh.
Because they know that these faces
sell tickets. Only there's one face missing here, and there's one missing here, and that's Sultani.
Where is the crony that handed you your all 4 victories at the last event? It won't be happening again either. Don't think that you're gonna somehow change the rules in the middle of the battle royal where you all come out on top, because thank you so much, Andre. A little free
crony,
advertising.
He's Sultani. Get that right.
Well,
And
what he isn't is he's not a ref anymore because his referee's license has been revoked.
that's okay. He surpassed being a referee. He don't got to be a referee, Paul Jones. Maybe you should be a referee. You're not smart enough for that, though. Can't count to 3. that would be his biggest problem. Now that I think about it. But I sent Sultani to the Serene Port. He's training, getting jacked, getting stronger on that high-carb diet like Trevor Stroud and Big Gun. I'm not on that, though. Lean and mean, that's me. So Sultani will be at the Battle Royal, though. And not only is he going to show everybody what he's capable of, it's going to be all of us winning that Battle Royal. Trevor, let him know.
Listen up, Paul Jones. New Albania makes up almost half of the people in this battle royal. So what do you think is going to happen when we step through those ropes and start ejecting everyone over the top rope one at a time? Father Marquise, Freedom Ramsey, Mikey Morner, Emilio Iglesias, Darian Ultra. It doesn't matter, because when one of us wins, New Albania wins. And that is all that matters, Paul, because we are P1, and we're going to show everyone on the 16th what exactly that means.
Well, I'm sure that Andre has your whole little goon squad. I'm sure he's got all of you convinced that if he comes out on top, all of you come out on top. And I know that's what you've got in mind, Andre.
New Albania comes out on top, baby, because that's how it's going to go. Freedom Rams, you want to talk about jumping to the moon? Guess what? The big gun's going to help you out. He's going to launch you to the moon, and you're going to live there. From now on, Paul Jones is going to have to do those conjugal visits on the moon, and you can do your little fist thing. Oh, in freedom we trust. Oh, so amazing. Trust, Freedom Ramsey. We ain't going to see you again. I hope you bring a spacesuit with you. Father Marquise, en nomine Patris, Filii, Spiritus, I hope you got the village with you, because they're going to have to catch you when Trevor Stroud grabs you and throws you into the 15th row. Darian Ultra, the one-man phenomenon. Perfect, because there's going to be one man flying over the top rope. And then Mikey Morner, depressed, walking around always sad. Oh, look at me, mourning. I'm at a funeral. Good, it's going to be your funeral when you get thrown over the top rope. Get him a chewing horn. Piece. And then Emilio Iglesias, Night Owl. Do owls fly? Owls fly. Who the heck knows? He's going to be flying, because I'm going to throw him personally over the top rope, and I'm going to walk between the ropes, grab him, put him back into the ring, throw him over again. Why not? For fun. We're going to be throwing people out for fun. This is what we do. And then in that lumberjack match, I think we might just beat up both the Gotsless Paul Bowser and the idiot Jason DeMilo. I'm going to love that.
Yeah, I mean, why not? We're out there, you know.
He was
They somehow
lucky.
Exit the ring.
He was lucky it was Jason DeMilo that punched him. Because if it had been Trevor Stroud, if it had been the big gun who punched him, and if it had been me, it would have been more than just a little brain damage. You'd be in a coma for life. For life. P1, baby.
Folks, unfortunately, we will be seeing a lot of New Albania on July 16th. Hopefully, a lot of them losing. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an exciting evening here at CCW Studios. The card for July 16th is now coming into shape. We heard from the Alpha Chris Moore, who will face the Natural Lance Starr in a grudge match 10 years in the making in the main event. We heard from a number of individuals that will be in the 10-man over-the-top battle royal to determine the match order as well as the competitors for much of the event. And we have now heard 2 of the stipulations for 2 of the matches in the 3-match series between the Cat Daddy and Jason DeMilo. And speaking of Jason, why don't you come back out here? Because I'm ready to reveal the 3rd stipulation that management came up with. I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot me, Jason.
I'm going to do a lot more than that if I could.
Well, look, first match is going to be a lumberjack.
Lumberjack match, chain match, whatever. Just get on with it, Jones. What is this 3rd match?
Well, look. You're talking about conspiracies against you earlier. Management called me. We want to make sure you don't feel like that's going on. The 3rd match, you're not going to be restrained. There's not going to be lumberjacks. There's not going to be a chain. You'll be able to go anywhere because it's going to be false count anywhere in a Texas death match. You'll have to pin the Cat Daddy, and then he'll have to be unable to answer a 10 count to win and finally settle the score, finally settle this once and for all. Which one of you is truly the better man?
You want me to pin the Cat Daddy? How about I get in my car, I pin him up against a wall with it? You think he's going to get up after that? No. Or how about this? I throw him off the bleachers, break his neck like I've been trying to do for months now. See if he gets up, walks after that. No. How about I bring that rabid dog that got to his little bit of manhood.
There's no dog.
There is a dog, Jones. I bring that dog and I let it get to his jugular. Huh? You think he's going to get up with blood coming out of his throat? No. I am finally getting rid of Paul Bowser July 16th when I live up to the name of a Texas death match and I put him down. What? Now you don't have any questions? You don't have any smart comments now, Jones?
No, Jason, you just calm down. You save that for...
You want me to calm down after what you've been telling me tonight? I know you were getting joy out of this, Jones.
That's ridiculous. Why would I take joy in any of this?
Because you are the little excrement that the Cat Daddy leaves in his litter box.
Well, we'll see about that. I can see. Yeah, I see it, Jason. I see you already trying to be smart with me. Whoa, hey, but look. Look, I told you I'm just the messenger. Yeah, it's the Cat Daddy. You got a problem with the Cat Daddy? You got 3 matches to sort it out. You got a problem with management? You hit them up. You talk to them, okay?
What, Jones? Just wrap this up and tell them what I'm going to do July 16th.
I think that's the best idea I've ever heard you have. Folks, come out July 16th. You'll see Jason DeMilo, and I know he's right. A lot of you are. You're coming out to see his 3-series match with the Cat Daddy Paul Bowser. And you know what, folks? I just want everybody to have
be the winner. I'm here. Paul Bowser isn't. And come July 16th, I will be the one with my hand raised at the end of the night.
You're right. You're right, Jason. You're absolutely right. Folks, come out July 16th and see all 3 of those matches and perhaps see Jason DeMilo come out victorious.
Perhaps. There's only one certainty here. I win.
Absolutely, folks. Come see Jason DeMilo win all 3 matches against the Cat Daddy Paul Bowser on July 16th.
Good. About time you did your job right.
We'll see you next week, folks.